plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago. This is a very...
What a sentence, Ryunosuke.
This needs a comment. This needs a comment. The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago? That's
yes, good summary, Ryunosuke.
He's talking like Speed Racer right now.
I need to read that in the Speed Racer voice. Is it just chance that his name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence?
There you go. There's the full.
There it is.
After a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago.
It's Naruto. They shouldn't be peeking at a young woman's private effects.
Right. I should say peeking for gentlemen's effects only. Excuse me? In fact, whenever a doctor prescribes me medicine for a number of days, I always take it all at once.
How are you alive?
Ryunosuke, this is how overdosing happens.
Well, if you have to take something you don't like, it's best to get it all out of the way in one go, isn't it?
That's
not how that works.
Medicine!
Green, I should be warning about at the moment.
I just got an achievement called Down in One. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second case of the Great Ace Attorney 2, which I feel like we've been trapped here for a very long time. Because we keep getting sick or something, because it's just that time of the year. I'm trying to remember what happened. We're about to wrap up this case, not the case, we're about to wrap up the investigation. I don't remember if you read this line though.
I'll read it anyway. Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trail for today.
Yeah, it's late.
And, Mr. Naruto? Did you discover anything that may be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think?
Well, that's a terrible question to ask us after we don't remember a single thing about this week of being sick. Oh, what a terrible question to ask. Oh my god, Sholmes.
We call those Tuesdays in Ace Attorney.
Details about Mr. Shakespeare, Mr. Garrett's lodgings, the convict Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway.
I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis.
Into Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean?
Yes. Will they have found striking or not in it or not?
Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to
Good morning.
Morning. It will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper.
Oh dear.
Yes, Baroque Van Zeeks.
But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend the trial.
Doubt.
Mr. Sherms, you're going to come?
No, he's not.
Indeed, whatever happens, I shall be there, assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning.
Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. Only 6 million? But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. And so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn, for all of us. To be continued. Yay, we finally got out of this. Oh, I'm getting reports there's gonna be high wind soon in my area. I hope it doesn't knock the power out. 23rd of February, 9:23 a.m., the Old Bailey. defendant's antechamber. Oh, hi.
Sir, personal space, dear lord.
Please be a cat a little further back, sir.
If I could kindly ask you to back off.
This is it then, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, it's time to put an end to this now. To the miserable curse that has been plaguing Mr. Natsume. To everything.
And in my own small way, I can do everything I can to help you.
I always appreciate your help, Mr. Sato. Suffering Soseki selfishly sidelined!
I'm sorry, I thought you were a cat. You want to be the center of attention?
No!
Ah!
Good morning to you too, Mr. Natsume. Good morning! Good morning, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Listen to you two, chatting happily away as if the main player of the day's trial isn't here!
Hey, damn, I hope your
Why
morning
would
is
you do
terrible. Is that better?
Why? I'm
What?
cursed!
Yeah,
Cursed! Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want, Mr. Natsume. I'll let you go.
Oh no, please continue!
Okay, well, we didn't mean to cause any offense, of course, Mr. Natsume.
Cursed.
Mr. Naruhodo, I feel really cursed at the thought of him this often.
Just ignore it. It's fine.
I thought perhaps that because you had your eyes shut so tightly, you were meditating, finding inner calm.
That man has never been calm a day in his life.
He's
He
like,
literally looks like he's pooping right now.
So far, I think he'll be very calm later. As in, earlier, but also later.
He literally looks like he's pooping right now. I don't think he's calm. Not until he passes that kidney stone, anyway.
Does that go through your butt? Anyway.
No.
It seems wrong to disturb you.
where did that line of conversation just go? Also, Soseki is literally just an anxious chihuahua right now. I was waiting! What's the matter, Mr. Natsume? You seem different somehow today. Why, naturally, that's because I've attained spiritual enlightenment. The path to literature, you see, is a journey to discover one's own death. Or such like. That's the sort of morning conversation I was hoping for. That's why I had my eyes shut. I missed the signs, I'm afraid. Somehow. You'll have to forgive me.
And he wasn't talking of path leading to your death, Mr. Natsume. Not to mention, we also can't read my— Oh,
That was just an example! Oh yeah, there it is. Inner calm. You barely came to see me at all yesterday! I was sure you'd abandon me and return to our beautiful long-lost homeland!
but first off, you've not even been in Great Britain a week yet, and also that takes 50 days to get back there.
Yes, well, anyway. I intend to set everything straight in court today. I'm determined to uncover the truth. I've actually reached an important decision myself. Oh? What sort of decision? I shall fill you in after the trial. All right.
It would seem Mr. Sholmes isn't coming today after all.
Of course not.
It's a very clever message, I think. Ahem. My dear fellows, you must win this battle on your own merits.
It's a very clear message, I think, that he's overslept again. The great detective, my arch nemesis. Long may he stay away, if you ask me.
Defendant and your legal representative. The trial's about to begin.
Make our way into the courtroom immediately.
I can't tell if you're trying to be British or trying to be some weird southern accent there.
I
Yeah,
have
was
no
thinking
idea.
that's-
I was like, that's the bit of voice I usually do. Wait a minute, we're in Britain. Oh no, I gotta change it.
Today, once again, we face the Reaper. And when the Reaper stands for the prosecution, the defendant's fate is sealed. But I don't believe in that legend any more than I believe in Soseki-san's curse. The truth is hidden here somewhere, and I won't let it escape me. I have to keep believing in my client, and keep fighting to the very end. That's all.
To be continued.
We just got it to be continued. There's no way we're
Oh.
getting another one in like 10 minutes.
I missed the first one.
23rd of February, 9:40 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom.
To be continued.
Rumble, 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 rumble.
It was
In the
final,
name of
right?
her-
Yes.
All right.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. I call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defence to declare their willingness to proceed.
Prosecution is ready.
You know, a month later or something. Yes, the fence is ready.
What are you talking about? It's only been one day.
The prosecution got into its coffin and waited.
Very good, and now I call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Chosen by lot to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to proceed? Absolutely. Justice will be done, you mark my words.
I feel obliged to say, I feel especially ruthless on days when my hat is sitting just right.
What?
Oh, well, I wonder if you could adjust my hat for me. Please, be as ruthless as you like.
Whoa! Whoa! Step on me? This guy is This guy has a. Okay, he's got a interest. Okay. This guy likes
Mummy?
those
Sorry.
step on me
Mummy?
people.
Sorry.
To be
Please
fair-
keep your kids
and-
out of the courtroom.
Yeah, these two are pretty bad. Like, the woman that was right next to his left is pretty racist, and then there's this guy who just wants to be stepped on all the time by the ladies, I guess.
No, number one, could we switch seats?
Thieves deserve to die, if you ask me. Especially gas thieves. I have no sympathy for the man at all.
Dang, alright. Look, I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again now. I don't have time for this. I've got my own problems.
And
yet
you're
here you
anyways.
What? May the Lord show us all the light here and lead his flock to a righteous verdict again today. I read it in a book.
Now, Lord Van Zeeks, what can you tell us? The prosecution's report, please, for the court. In relation to the theory expounded by the defense yesterday regarding the defendant's tea.
So he does have the results. Sir,
Before the prosecution delivers the black news about the black tea belonging to the black god in the dock.
okay, Barack.
Ray, allow me a moment to savor a liquid of a more sanguine hue. In fact, I'll defer to the good detective for the report. Here's to you, Inspector.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. As indicated by the defense, we found a bar of soap just outside the victim's window in the snow. And there was indeed a frozen reddish liquid in the data depression on top of it.
Yes, that's the tea. That's what Mr. Natsumi brought with him that night.
The brains of your analyzed it, and yes, you're right. It was tea. And there wasn't a trace of striking or even a toxic substance in it.
Hell yeah.
No poison at all?
In other words, the tea that the Nathaniel brought with him in the victim's room is innocent. It's in the clear.
What a revelation!
Hell yeah. As I suspected. This makes it quite clear. The defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume, is... Hello?
No, okay.
My learned friend is jumping to conclusions again. A typical Nipponese reaction.
I think it's a typical white people's reaction, but okay.
What?
Yes, it's true, no poison was found in the few drops of liquid recovered from the soap on the window ledge. But, what logic is that? Would you take a drop from the Thames and conclude that the water in the ocean isn't salty?
What?
My word, the water in the ocean is extremely salty, Council.
Huh?
Exactly.
No, I don't follow your logic at all.
Unfit for drinking, just as the victim's tea was on the night in question, as the court has already heard.
Okay, you're pulling at straws, buddy. What are you talking?
Bitter was the precise word from the lips of Mr. William Shakespeare. When the prosecution now calls back to the stand.
You know what? It's okay. We don't really want him to come back, but sure.
Very well, I will uphold the prosecution's request.
Also, Baroque, please. He lied the first time. What makes you think he's gonna give us anything?
I'm just like, hey man, you know, if you get some drops of water out of the Thames and say it's not salty, does that mean the ocean's not salty? Well, yes. Does the Thames even flow into the ocean? Does the ocean flow into the Thames? That's not how that works.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
All water flows from the ocean, but you know.
I'm trying to remember if it does, because, like, I don't think the Thames River is, like... I think it's...
Legit, I don't actually know. I need to look this up. Hang on. I gotta...
Now I'm curious.
Like, hang on, Van Seeks, like...
You gotta figure this out now.
I feel like it's in close enough proximity of, like, the ocean where it is actually kind of salty. But I don't know. I like how this game
It
is, like...
flows out into the Atlantic.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no flowing in from the others. Okay, cool. Never
No.
mind then.
I think? Wait. Yeah, no, it usually... Because, yeah, it's usually
Because by
flow-
that property, then the Mississippi should also be salty because it flows into the Gulf of Mexico.
That's right. I was saying that, like, if it had an entry from the ocean that exited to another ocean, then yeah, but if it doesn't, then no.
No. Anywho, thanks for confusing us completely, Mr. Van Zeeks.
Yeah, it
Mr.
flows
Shams-
into the North Sea. All right, there it is. I found the
I'm
line.
just sitting
All
here
right.
like, is this some kind of turn of phrase that the British would say back in the day or what? I don't know. Anyway.
I think he's just pulling at straws, man.
Mr. Shakespeare.
Yes, it sounds like we're going to have another confrontation with our theoretical friend.
Bailiff, show Mr. Shakespeare to the stand.
Oh boy.
Mr. William Shakespeare, the victim of this despicable crime. Oh heaven, oh hell, do you command me to remember? Forsooth 'twas I, Shakespeare, that have a belly full of the foul fluid given in mine innocence.
I hate this guy.
Verily, those twos do I hate you as well.
I hereby give permission for Van Zeeks to throw his wine at him.
Yeah!
Van Zeek's the ones who called him to the stand. I don't think Van Zeeks wants to do that.
I'm sure he will
Still
eventually.
No, he can still do
Oh
it.
no, I'm just enjoying the show right now. Please do suffer.
Yes, but as was revealed in yesterday's proceedings, the witness is not as innocent as we had perhaps first been led to believe. I'm sorry, he's throwing off my groove.
By using bars of soap such as this, he has been stealing gas from the supply company, yes. One may smile and be a villain. Forsooth, 'twas I, Shakespeare, did have a room full of the sweet fuel given.
That's right. Villagers, don't forget. This man is a rotten thief, and possibly inhaling the gas.
Well, I haven't forgotten. Kept all that about the ice coins a tidy secret, didn't you? You should have owned up sooner.
Arrest him, I say! Arrest him at once, and let him feel the sting of my tail!
Oh, indeed! By dint of vile and cowardly means have I plotted to further my unknown ends. I confess. Thou wouldst not pardon my sins, of that I am sure.
If you acknowledge your wrongdoing, what exactly are you doing here?
Cowards die many times before their deaths. And for a coward such as I, death be well deserved, but would it that a still greater crime passeth unpunished?
Oh my god.
For lo, the hairy-faced gentleman of farther east and Verona did contrive to poison me.
Why are we even honoring this?
I want you
he
to
doing the
know. I want you to know that I tried to imitate his gestures while voicing him.
Oh no.
Hey,
For the sake of just
understanding.
character acting. Let's go.
Yes, character, just for understanding how the heck this... Yeah, I get it. No, I understand. But there was no poison in the tea found in your room. The police have attested to that.
What the defense would assert as an inconsistency will quickly be cleared up by the witness's testimony.
Why are we...
Is that not so, Mr. Shakespeare? Verily, my liege, I would most gladly speak.
Very well. Let the witness testify to explain this inconsistency.
Can he stop jumping, please?
No.
I'm sure he'll tire himself out eventually. We can only pray. Tell the court why it is that the poison apparently entered your body, though none was found in the tea.
So now I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I know I'm pretty lenient on it as it is, but I'd rather go through 3 rounds of Turnabout Big Top than listen to this guy.
That's a big take there.
But look at that! But look at that face. That's the face of innocence.
That's the face of someone I want to punch.
Same here.
The tea inconsistency.
The Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in a pot. 'Twas in my cup alone that the wicked miscreant secretly poured his wicked poison. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, ne'er did a drop of his own drink pass his lips.
That's bullshit.
When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that remained in his cup to make my coins of ice. Thus, 'tis no surprise that poison be not found in the tea I did pour into the molds of soap. The poison was slipped into the cup after the tea had been poured. The normal way for poison to be administered, in my experience.
Right. Otherwise it would be disastrous if the poisoner were to mix the cups, for instance.
Kronk in the backgrounds.
Yeah, pretty much. But no poison bottle was found at the scene.
Because, quite simply, the Nipponese took the bottle back to his own room.
Okay, where's this bottle?
Okay, now you're jumping to conclusions. Hang on a second. Hold up. Like, hi, pot, this is kettle.
Silence, I am British, I can do what I want.
That is the general history of the British, yes.
Yeah, exactly. I am the British, I can do what I want. It's like Seto
Ramsey,
Kaiba,
just
I have
because-
money.
Would you say
Just
final?
because you... No, I've been saying, like, just look, Van Zeeks, just because you can teleport bottles of wine doesn't mean that everyone else can.
You know, now that I think, look at him in the right light, he does look like Seto Kaiba.
I mean, to be fair, his
Oh yeah, his Japanese.
That's right, Yugi.
his Japanese voice actor is Seto Kaiba, so
That's right, Yugi. The absence of a vessel containing the poison only becomes problematic when considering suicide.
oh my god, that
Yugi.
doesn't sound right. Holy shit! He's good. He knows all my moves.
Believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi.
I think that's my first time trying to do a Seto Kaiba voice.
But Pharaoh, there's no cards to be used in courts.
Well, then I'm afraid you're dead.
Shit.
Believe in the heart of the testimony. It's fine.
We don't want to do that. This testimony's full of crap.
There is no heart in this testimony. I knew that.
By now, it should be perfectly clear. A bar or two of cheap soap is wholly insufficient to wash the deep stains of guilt from the accused's hands. Sirs, madams, 'tis true that I, Shakespeare, be a common thief of gas.
No.
But, listen here, ladies and gentlemen. Wherefore would I lie? Verily, I have no cause. I have naught to lose. Well,
I do declare.
Thank you for your testimony, witness. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. What do we have? It's been a while. How about we look at these teacups? Which one was whose? Wait. Oh, wait, there's a ring on... Oh, hold on. So there's a ring on this one. You see a ring here, and then there's no ring on this one. So I'm assuming one of them was drank and the other one wasn't.
So then...
Which one is it?
This is the teacup from Mr. Natsume was drinking.
Yeah, unlike the other one, the inside of the cup is completely clean.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
I suppose he must have drunk the contents before the tea had the chance to leave a mark.
I always gulp it down, too.
Sorry, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, no. Well, if you just sip it little by little, it goes cold.
Clearly, I have to instruct you the proper way to take tea.
You could just read the part where there is no tea ring.
Pair up teacups. There is no tea ring on the inside of Mr. Natsume's cup.
Cool. Do I need to examine this one too? I guess so. This must be the cup that Mr. Shakespeare was drinking from then. It's stained on the inside.
Tea does that, I'm afraid. Even green tea.
Oh, really? I've never noticed before.
Yes, because apparently you just, like...
He just hauls it down. He just inhales it.
You've never noticed?
Well, I never leave it in the cup long enough to leave a mark. I like to gulp it down. Drink tea while it's hot. That's the Japanese way, isn't it?
Oh dear. So many people have their own idea about our culture, and most of them are Japanese.
Okay.
So, anyways, that piece of evidence just kind of throws Shakespeare's thing through the ringer completely.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anything else he says, like, oh yeah, actually. Now we gotta find which one we gotta present it, I guess, because he did mention it somewhere.
There we go.
Cool. Alright, buddy. Can we talk about this, buddy? Can we talk about this?
I know the obvious thing he's going to do is going to reverse and say, no, that was my cup, but whatever.
You claim that Mr. Natsumi didn't drink a drop of tea on the night in question. But that's impossible. Actually, no, I think... Can we... If he does say that, can we still... Oh man, this picture doesn't show it. I thought this picture would at least show, like, which teacup is closest to him or in his hand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the picture. What is this? That's Selden's, the article about Selden. The many handprints here. Alright, yeah, we established he was, I guess, huffing gas. I think. The medical report. A map.
Barely I can see the clouds because I am high as a kite.
But that's impossible.
No, it's very possible. How, Chop Logic? What is this, ye dark... Dark, what? Wait. Dark clad?
Ye clad.
Ye clad.
Thanks, Shakespeare. I hate it.
What is this, ye dog, ye clad fiend?
The two teacups from the scene, one used by the victim and the other by the defendant, have a clear difference between them. One that represents incontrovertible proof.
Incontrovertible.
Please stop using big words.
What difference?
Look at the inside of the cups. Just here, there's a clearly visible ring.
Yes, a tea ring. Commonplace enough.
Indeed, such stains occur all too readily when one leaves tea in the cup for a while.
And yet, Mr. Natsume's cup has no such ring.
Good lord, you're right. It's completely clean.
And prithee, sir, what makest... Bro, I hate you! Makest. Alright. And prithee, sir, what makest thou of it?
We're gonna have to hold that off into the next video, and Lewis can scream angrily about Shakespeare, I guess, before we get there, so we will see you all then!
Dear Miss Oldbag, I'm sorry I was ever mean to you. There is someone in the past far more punchable.